now we're going to be doing a UFC recap on Illia Topuria versus Charles Oliveira, the full card. Let's start off with the first fight, Denise versus Hines. We got this pick right. Denise won. He didn't look that good. He gassed out. I don't really think he won round 3. But man, he has no gas tank. He needs to learn a little more cardio. And maybe he could do something good in the heavyweight division because this division sucks. What do you got to say about this fight, Little Wolfer?
I was gonna follow behind you. Gennady began to fatigue in the second, and Hines had like kind of an okay third. But I think if Hanato wants to do anything in this division, his cardio is definitely gonna have to be first in check. But with the win, it's gonna help him because this fight before this was also a dub, if I'm not mistaken. But two fatties,
Fat as shit.
two fatties. Moving on up the card, we got Nico Price versus I don't know what that silly was. Jacoby Smith. It was a 3-time All-American, Oklahoma All-State. They're really promoting that wrestling.
This was a complete mixed match. Jacoby Smith was the way better fighter. They're trying to set him up, and he almost got knocked the fuck out by this fucking trash ass can Nico Price. And then Nico Price goes for the most looping, weird ass backhand hammer fist thing I've ever fucking seen, and gets fucking cracked from a counter. Low IQ, just a low fucking ass fighter, bro. And Jacob Smith barely could even do anything.
It started out really fast.
I'm really not gonna like this Jacob Smith guy. I already could know because he's straight grappling, and then he's not that good, bro. Like, he did show a lot of explosiveness and a lot of power, but it wasn't nothing special.
We might have a black belt nickel on our hands.
Yeah.
It was a nice RNC. Like, he got on that choke pretty fast. That has to be.
No, yeah, the choke was good, but it's like, it took you that long against this guy? That's just the truth of it. Like, I think this guy gets slept in when he goes up in... He's in welterweight division? Oh, yeah. No, this guy's gonna get slept when he goes up in rankings. Bro, he's not gonna hang with the top guy. Imagine this guy with Jack Della.
And it's actually crazy because I don't think Nico Price has won a fight since 2021. The last fight this nigga won was Alex Morono in 2020.
This guy's gonna get fraud checked just like Bonnico did. Alright, next fight. Terrence McKinney versus...
Tilav Borishev.
You know, Terrence McKinney caught his leg kick and just showed really great grappling. It's beautiful grappling, beautiful transitions. The submission, quick.
Yeah.
Quick submission, beautiful. I like that. I'm excited to see more of this guy, to be honest. Because that's entertaining grappling.
Yeah, his style he's got such a killer be killed style. I actually had Borishev going into this.
Oh yeah.
But I want to see him versus Chase Hooper because the way he could chain a Doris to an Anaconda to a guillotine just in quick succession, I was like, damn. So I want to see him versus Chase Hooper. How'd it go? Good win for T-Rex. Moving on up, Tracy Cortez and Viviani.
Real, broski. This fight was boring. Snooze it. It was a boring fight. Tracy Cortez needs to fucking take her fake eyelashes off, bro, before she fights if she wants to be for real. Just boring, bro. It's just boring. Like, she just does this really low level grappling against her. It's not that good, not that entertaining. It's not high level.
Yeah, decent level changes.
There's no power. There's no aggression. There's no domination. There's nothing.
One thing she was doing really well during the fight was she would like fake a level change and then throw a 1-3-2 off of it, and it was really keeping Viviani back. Other than that, it was kind of a snoozer.
Yeah.
Viviani didn't have much of a game plan. I think she assumed he was gonna out grapple Tracy, but didn't even work. It wasn't even really offensive grappling. It seemed like she just wanted to have a point battle on the ground, but Tracy was trying to out wrestle her. It was a snoozer, but it was unanimous. The bad bitch wins again.
Oh hell no.
We are lead supporters of fake lashes.
No, fuck the fake lashes, broski. Only wear that shit at the press conferences, at the weigh-ins, not at these motherfucking fights, you dumb shit. That shit's gonna go in your eyeball, when you're grappling or something. You're down, bro.
Wear all the fake lashes you want to, Miss Tracy.
She'll never be champion. She'll never be champion. Wear fake eyelashes. Hyder Emil versus Jose Miguel Delgado. This was a fucking W-ass fucking knockout, bro, by Delgado. Shit was fire. I'm excited to see more of Delgado. It was Delgado landed a beautiful front lead knee to the head. It was beautiful. 20 seconds in the round. Yeah, no, that was a fire-ass knockout. Jack Henderson versus Robocop. Robocop won. A knockout in the first round. I thought RoboCop was gonna win, but damn, I didn't think it was gonna be in the first round by KO. That shows a sick knockout. Gotta give him his props, bro. Pretty tough, pretty tough. Good way to end the prelims. Prelims were honestly pretty good, except for like the first fight and Tracy Cortez, of course. And honestly, the mixed match, you know, it was good, but like, you know, but it's a good card. The whole card is great though.
I can't believe RoboCop got cut like 3 times in the first like 30 seconds. His scar tissue is cooked.
Yeah.
Him post fight interview, I was like, how? But
Yeah.
that left hook was that was one of them like 80s knockouts, like in a boxing match. That felt like a Julian Jackson throwback. And Herb, first of all, can we speak on this?
Oh
Herb
yeah.
needs want somebody to die because Jack Hermanson did not need that. And then you hear like the main event, like Illia's walking out. Jack Hermanson is finally away.
Yeah. No, that was bad.
He remembers his first name and he's on the way home. It's like Jesus Christ.
Took him forever.
He wanted to die. Herb wanted to. It's so funny because my man's was like, "Okay, I'm done talking to the hoes. I want better internet for the fights." The minute he said that, and he seen Herb in the ring, he was like, "Okay, and what happened? Somebody died. Jack Hermanson." Moving up to just chilling, to just trying to post a little post-apocalyptic, edgy IG post, Peyton Talbot to pull off the sneaky victory against Felipe
Yeah.
Lima.
Honestly.
Mr. Post-apocalypto himself.
Honestly, just shit's fucking low level. Fighters, but like they have hype around them to be honest. For both of them, we got this pick wrong. Actually, kind of tragic, but it's whatever. But Peyton Talbot did look a little bit better. I just think
Really improved in the
he improved, but I don't know. I don't think he'll be able to hang with the top bantamweight. Like imagine he can't hang with the Corey Sandhagens, the Marabs, the Sean O'Malley's. He can't hang with these guys. I don't think.
I think he's still on the. He's 26, and by the time he is in his prime, most of them will be on their ways out. Really improved in 5 months in the grappling, but he was already a decent grappler. But I think he crossed his T's and dotted his I's. Felipe Lima, who is a fast twitch athlete and does rely on explosion, he needs to develop. He needs to develop more. Just more ways to cross the void, like a jab or a lead teep or something, because he would just explode. If Peyton would come with a straight, he would just return with a check hook and throw it in the middle of air. Not even be in range when he's like returning these check hooks. So I want to see Felipe Lima get in the boxing gym and start working some more weapons.
Yeah.
Good performance from Peyton now.
Yeah, it's good.
Definitely shows some dog. I don't know who can.
This feels like emoting the whole time just for like some jabs and 1-2s and shit. Like that's the only thing. It's like kind of annoying, but it's whatever. I don't know.
As long as he won.
If he keeps improving, I like him, bro. He's cool.
And chasing the fight too. He wasn't just trying to sit in a position. He was trying to finish out all comes.
Next fight, brother. We got this fight wrong, brother. Apparently, Manly Mayakano can afford to lose, brother.
Again, brother.
Cause what the fuck, brother?
The Bitcoin don't matter, brother.
How are you younger than him and balding, brother, and you still lose, brother? What the fuck?
15 days younger, brother.
Are we dead ass? We got this pick wrong. Money Marcano looked good in round 1, and then I guess he just gassed out a little bit and just fucking couldn't fucking do anything. I guess in round 2 and 3, and there you just pulled it through.
Yeah, follow up the same. Moicano's gas tank looked very shaky.
Yeah.
Against somebody who's 15 days older. But no, it looked shaky. I wasn't expecting Benil to outwork him, but they just kind of like laid on him against the cage and did enough to win. Wasn't really that exciting in the second and third, but
it was a pretty weak fight.
Yeah, they need.
It's pretty.
Renato needs to work on his cardio big time.
For sure.
And now he's down 2 with the hype train that he had. He's gonna need a big bounce back.
Yeah.
Maybe give him Gamrot. That's a good fight. Moving on up to Joshua Van versus Brandon Royval. I told y'all to ride with me. I told y'all that this 12th pick is going to walk through this #1 pick. And what happened?
He did it, bro.
He didn't walk through him. Definitely didn't walk through him.
But he won round 1, 2, 3, I think.
I didn't think that was unanimous. I thought it was 2-1. I thought that was kind of crazy. Unanimous was kind of crazy to me.
But like,
he definitely like won round 3.
I was rooting for Joshua Van the whole time, but like I thought Brandon Royale was gonna win. I picked Brandon Royale, so I got this pick wrong. But Joshua Van, he did so amazing. After competing, like he literally competed 3 weeks ago in a UFC fight. Like that's insane. It's insane. And now he just fucking basically whoop this guy. And now he's gonna fight the number one, the champion Pantoja, who's probably the flyweight goat now. That's a crazy.
Most finishes in flyweight. Joshua
Yeah.
Van's got his plate full, but I think anyone has their plate full with Joshua Van after what we just seen.
Yeah.
He's only been training 5 years, and he just beat the number one contender in flyweight. It has to be known.
Yeah, that's
Joshua
crazy.
versus Brandon Royval might be fight of the year so far. Brandon Royval's jab is because you could see the trouble Joshua Van was having in the
Yeah.
mid to late second round where he was just getting touched. There was like 3 jabs straight in a row. I was like, oh my god, how do you get over this? How do you deal with this? Because the first round was so clean. You could tell Brandon Morval was starting to like read his left hook to the body and then overhand right, because they were starting to like land on the neck and the shoulders compared to the first. I was saying it at like round 245. I was like, Josh has to go. He needs to go. And in the third, I'm like, he needs to go. He needs to go. And that knockdown is literally what won him the fight. Because how would you have the third round going up until the knockdown?
I thought he was winning majority of it, but like Real had some. He was doing good. He was doing good, but like, I don't know. I always thought Joshua Van was just controlling the fight.
The third round, I was like, whoever gets a knockdown or they need something significant to steal the fight. And then the minute I said that, gets the knockdown.
Because Joshua Van were always just landing the more significant punches. Like,
which is crazy because he got outstruck in the second and the third. I think the fight total was like, I think it was 184 to 160, 344 strikes in a 15-round fight. Imagine if that went 5 rounds.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, that might be fight of the year so far.
Yeah, it's gonna be exciting to watch Joshua Van in a 5-round fight.
Against Pantoja too.
Yeah.
How do you see that going before we break down the next fight?
I see Joshua Van getting subbed, to be honest. Just because it's like, it's kind of like what I thought like with this fight, except in a way worse situation because it's against a grappler. His grappling hasn't been tested by somebody like Pantoja.
No, he fought Douglas Zamagalov and beat him.
But he's not the same as Pantoja, bro.
Douglas Zamagalov was a demon until Joshua Van beat him. And it was like, this is the next Russian. This is the next great Russian. This is and then Joshua Van beat him.
I'd see him getting rear naked, honestly.
Joshua Van won't be able to take his grappling. Joshua Van's only been training 3 years. Joshua Van's only beats him. So, hey, that's going to be a good one. And Brandon Royval, who isn't just a striker, who can hold his own on the ground, who refused to. He should have used the grappling in this fight, which I'm kind of confused why he didn't. He held his own against that nigga and beat him. So I'm excited for that.
Yeah. All right, moving on to
Pantoja and Kai.
Yeah.
He didn't use his mana. The mana did not kick in.
Pantoja did good. You know, he honestly just did what he does the best at, grappling. Subbed him. Beautiful submission. Just good. Moving on to the main event. Illia Topuria versus Charles Oliveira. Round 1 knockout. Called this shit. Illia Topuria called this shit. That was going to be a round 1 knockout. Got the prediction right. Beautiful. Just exactly what Illia Topuria does best. Things looked maybe a little tricky whenever Charles Oliveira was going for the leg locks, but I knew Illia was chilling. We seen him, bro. He knows what to do against these little fucking jiu-jitsu guys that lay on their back. He knows what to do. Beautiful knockout. Oliveira literally fucking died in the ring for a couple seconds. Quick as fuck. Crazy. Beautiful. My favorite fighter right now.
I don't know how people boo him.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I don't know how you can boo him.
He's so good, bro. He's so good.
The last 5 people that Oliveira fought, 5 of them dropped him, but now, damn, 2 beat him.
Yeah.
He's been dropped by Dustin. He's been dropped by Justin. He's been dropped by Mike. He beat all 3 of them. Islam and Illia, the only niggas that dropped him that he lost to. Damn.
Yeah, no, it just really shows levels, like with Illia and Islam, like both those fights. Like he's not like those top guys. Like, you know, there's really levels even at the top 5.
Even at the top of the mountain.
And now they're gonna do Illia Topuria versus Paddy Pimblett. I think Illia Topuria is gonna demolish Paddy, beat him.
Yeah,
I don't know though if he's gonna sweep him though, because Paddy definitely has a better chin. But the thing is, Paddy leaves himself wide open, so Illia could find something. I don't know. We'll see. But dude, Paddy's not locked in, bro. That Fulker is still getting fucking fat, bro. You can't be doing that in these top fucking elite levels, bro. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, like there is levels with Oliveira, there's gonna be levels with Paddy Pimblett. Can't be getting fat like that, bro. In between fights. That literally just
He
means
probably
you're not
understands that
eating
now.
right. That means you're not eating right and not training right. I'm good.
He's definitely got an eating disorder.
For sure.
What's next for Charles? Maybe another Max fight after Dustin, but it hurt.
Yeah.
I had my hands on my mouth the whole fight.
I honestly think Oliveira needs to do one more and then hang it up. I think that's the best bet.
That one hurt.
Thank you guys all for watching. That was the UFC recap.